Hey guys, Deju22 here, and welcome to our next matchup on Heat as part of the Gold Rush tournament. And I apologize for skipping the title card, but we have Steve Austin against the Big Boss Man, and these two are no strangers to each other. In fact, Austin has feuded with the corporation before, and they know each other pretty well. Maybe not as well as, say, my dad and Joseph Kony, but well enough. So it's an old rivalry. And wow, look at that suplex onto Steve Austin. Then a jawbreaker onto Steve Austin. A whip into the ropes? Nope. And a double underhook lock onto the Big Boss Man. Well, I will say this much. I mean, both these men, they love to fight. They both do. Except Big Boss Man would have the advantage due to probably the weight. I mean, they're both the same size, but weight-wise, the Big Boss Man is a little bit bigger. So Austin would have to... Ooh, and a huge right hand onto Austin. But no, Austin would have to try to duck and move. He cannot try to match power with the Big Boss Man. That's just not going to work. And a takedown, nice takedown onto the Big Boss Man. A kick and a punch right to the left arm of the Big Boss Man. Both men sizing each other up, and a running bulldog onto the Big Boss Man. Let me just readjust myself here. Ooh, then an arm breaker onto the Big Boss Man. So clearly, Steve Austin is going right after the arm of the Big Boss Man. That's a very, very good strategy, especially with that elbow smash. And then a huge right hand once again to Steve Austin. And then a clubbing blow right to the back of Steve Austin, and another one. Then a headbutt right to the back of the head of Steve Austin. A back suplex onto Steve Austin. So far, Austin has not fared too well here against the Big Boss Man, but what do you expect? I mean, the Big Boss Man is, well, he's big. And another right hand onto Steve Austin. So, I mean, Austin's going to have to do something. I mean, he cannot take this kind of punishment and expect to win. Well, nice counter by Steve Austin. Oh, but the Big Boss Man just shoves him down and takes him down with an STO. Nope, not even a 1 count on Steve Austin. Oh, wait a minute, Steve Austin, what's he doing? A back body drop onto the, or actually it's a flapjack onto the ropes. Oh, but then a poke in the eye right to Steve Austin. I mean, then again, you had to expect that from the Big Boss Man, because whenever the Big Boss Man seems to be in trouble, he always tries to find a way to, I don't know, cheap shot his way to having the advantage, or however the expression goes. One, like, he always, resorts to, whoa, wait a minute, a clothesline over the top rope onto the floor sent the Big Boss Man on the floor. Had something in my nose. Forgive me. Thrown back in the ring as the the Big Boss Man and gets an elbow right to the head for his trouble. And now, wait a minute, Steve Austin, oh, he got caught on the top rope, and now the Big Boss Man is going to make him pay for it. Wait a minute. And a superplex right from off the top rope onto Steve Austin. Although I'm surprised Steve Austin was able to get up rather quickly. Then an elbow smash once again to the Big Boss Man. Going right back to the arm. Ooh, then a knee right to the gut of the Big Boss Man. I mean, aside from the fact that these two can fight, like brawling and stuff like that, like street fighting, I mean, they can both wrestle. They can both wrestle, so yeah. Wait a minute, Steve Austin. What? A spine buster to the Big Boss Man? Wait. 1, 2. No, kick out by the Big Boss Man, but if I am not mistaken, Austin just used one of Boss Man's own moves against him. However, the Boss Man just clubbed him onto the ground. Oh, nice escape by the Big Boss Man. A back suplex on the Big Boss Man. Pinfall. 1, 2. No, kick out by the Big Boss Man. Wait a minute. Boss Man Slam. Boss Man Slam onto... Oh, wait a minute. Austin got up, though. I was going to say, Boss Man, or the Big Boss Man, hit the Boss Man Slam. And for the 4th time, another right hand onto Steve Austin. Wait, 1, 2. Ooh, close. Very close for the Big Boss Man. But all he gets is another clothesline. And now what's Steve Austin doing? What's he doing? Oh, wait a minute, he's taking down the table. I mean, just like Joseph Kony before him, he takes down the announce table. Oh, rammed into the post is the Big Boss Man. Oh, wait a minute, Boss Man. Wait a minute, now he's got a butterfly stretch, but you cannot win the match outside the ring. So the Boss Man's going to let go of Steve Austin. And both men are back in the ring. And a spine buster again onto the Big Boss Man. And then a stomp right to the gut of the Big Boss Man. And another one. A side slam onto Steve Austin. And then a knee right to the back of Steve Austin. And a back body drop onto the Big Boss Man onto the outside. And Steve Austin is going to follow him. Oh, but then a shot to the back of Austin. And thrown back in the ring is the Big Boss Man and an elbow right to the head to boot. Alright, now both men are back inside. So far, now it looks as if the Big Boss Man is not faring too well here. Or actually, both men are tired, so, I mean, this could go either way, though. A clothesline onto the Big Boss Man. Oh, but a rope break though. I mean, Boss Man with those punches was looking for the knockout punch, but a jawbreaker onto Steve Austin. I mean, for the Big Boss Man, he better try to knock him out, because if he doesn't, he's gonna tire himself out. You know, especially with the rope-a-dope trick. If you don't know what rope-a-dope is, you know, look it up. Or look up Ali versus Foreman on Wikipedia, and you'll know exactly what I mean by rope-a-dope. Wait a minute. A gut wrench suplex. Not very many men can do that to the Big Boss Man, but Steve Austin did. Thrown onto the outside is the Big Boss Man, and both men are on the floor. And I'm not sure what the Big Boss Man was doing. And then a clothesline right to the Big Boss Man. A belly-to-belly suplex on Steve Austin. However, both men back in the ring, though. And another STO on to Steve Austin. I mean, this match has lasted a good 11 minutes. 1, 2, no. We're actually close to 11 minutes, but still, close enough. And what's Steve Austin gonna do? Oh, wait a minute! Stunner! Stunner! A stunner right to the Big Boss Man, and that could do it. That could do it, folks. 1, 2, 3, yep. Doesn't matter how big you are. The moment that Stone Cold Steve Austin hits the Stone Cold Stunner, it's usually over. As Austin has won again. And I will say this, Austin is looking strong in his quest to become once again the World Wrestling Federation champion. But as for Big Boss Man, he'll have to suck it up. Especially for the 4th and final round, whoever his next opponent is. But for Steve Austin, he's looking good. He is looking good right now. But stay tuned for the next match. That'll be coming up right after this.